Today I'll be telling you about the 11-mile ritual. So basically the 11-mile ritual, if you complete the 11 miles, your greatest wish or desire or whatever you think of or want while you're on that road will come true as long as you finish the 11 miles. So the rules are you can't turn on the radio, you can't listen to anything, you have to have your windows rolled up, you can't look around, not even at your rearview mirror, you have to stay looking at the road only. Also, you have to be driving faster than 30 miles per hour. And make sure to always stay buckled. So first, get in your car and look for a road on the woods that nobody goes on, and make sure to go alone. So when you're on the road, it will start to test you to see if that's actually your greatest desire and how bad you want it. And like I said before, do not have your windows rolled down or bad things will probably happen. And make sure not to try to use your phone because there will be no cell service. And do not, under any circumstances, try to leave your vehicle. Part 2 is already up. Today I'll be telling you about the 11-mile ritual part 2. And like I said, under no circumstances leave your vehicle or bad things will happen. Once you've passed the 1 mile, you have to finish through. So during the first mile, nothing too crazy is going to happen. It might get a little bit colder, so make sure to turn the heat on. And that's pretty much it for the first mile. On the second mile, the temperature will start to drastically drop, so make sure to turn on your heater. And on the third, you'll see humane figures in the woods, but do not try to look for them, just look straight. And on the fourth mile, you're not only going to see the figures, but you're going to hear whispers, and just make sure to keep your eyes on the road and not look away. On the fifth mile, the wood starts to clear out, and the moon starts to shine brighter, so you'll be able to see everything really clear. But do not rejoice, because after this it only gets harder. On the sixth mile, the woods will start to look scary again, and the stars won't shine anymore. Part 3 is already up. Today I'll be telling you about the 11-mile ritual part 3. So like I said, in the 6th mile, the woods will start to get really scary and the stars won't shine anymore, and your car lights will start to flicker on and off. And your car radio will begin to turn on and be really loud, and if you already had it on, you will just hear really loud screeching. You'll begin to hear a woman whispering to you about the most tragic things that have happened in your life, and you'll start to visualize them in the worst way possible. Once you've gotten to your 7th mile, you will stop hearing the woman, but instead hear the same figures that you heard when you first got on the road, except now it sounds like they're right behind you and they're screaming, not whispering. But do not turn around, for their faces will scare you so much that you'll end up paralyzed. But don't worry, because they can't physically harm you, so you're okay. On your 8th mile, anything liquid in your car will now turn to solid because of how low the temperatures are. Part 4 is already up. Today I'll be telling you about the 11-mile ritual, part 4. And like I said, on mile 8, anything liquid in your car will now be a solid for how low the temperatures have dropped. You will start to hear banging and scratches on your car door and people screaming, but do not turn around. Just keep looking at the road because they will not be in your windshield. You will see figures in the corner of your eye, but do not worry because they cannot touch you no matter what. On the 9th mile, your headlights will start to shut off, and so will all other systems in your vehicle, so just keep your eyes closed and try to restart your car as best as you can. The figures will start to surround you, so make sure to keep your eyes closed. Once you're back in your vehicle and you've restarted it, the sound will frighten them, and that'll give you a chance to get away. If you start hearing your window crack, don't be frightened because they cannot touch you, they're not that strong. Now you'll start to hear like 100 screams, but don't worry, just keep looking at the road, do not look away. Part 5 is already up. Today I'll be telling you about the 11-mile ritual, part 6. After you finish the 11th mile, stop your car and regain your sanity. Some people say it feels like you've just had a trip from hell. After you've reached the end of the road, imagine what you mostly desired, and also think about what you just went through, and think about it really strong. Close your eyes and just take a moment, then slowly open them back again after you feel ready enough. And then if what you wanted was something small, check your pockets, or if it was something really, really big, check the trunk, or if it was kind of medium, like a puppy or something, just look in the backseat because what you really want is probably there. And if you wanted wasn't really physical, it was like love, then just wait it out, but it will surely come. And this was the last part, so I hope you enjoyed. And if my makeup looks really bad, I've had it on all day, I'm sorry. And if you want to request any more, just DM me.